question. Say I meet an atheist that I'm trying to get saved, get to know the Lord. And he asked me this question. Well, I don't believe that God exists. Does God really exist? Why are there so many religions in the world and all of them do not believe in the same God or have the same process? How do you address such question to to an atheist?
And the way thank you for that question. First of all, the way I address atheists is that, number one, I don't believe there's an atheist in the world.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't believe there's an atheist. There is no person that does not believe in God. There's no person. Even those who say they don't believe in God, the reason they say they don't believe in God is still because they are in search of God.
Okay.
Because the issue of believing in God is not something you stumble at. It's a consciousness. God has set eternity in the soul of every creation.
So whether it's positive consciousness or negative consciousness.
So every human being born into this world grew up with that consciousness of a supernatural being. Even science, who talk about the Big Bang Theory, they have an understanding that, okay, there is no God, but the universe, everything you see here, was created at some point. How was it created? There was an atom, and the atom just exploded, bam, and everything just happened. So, where is the atom? Why hasn't another one formed? So, it's just having an understanding that something happened that created the universe. So, that question is there in the mind. So they all know. So I don't believe there's an atheist. The problem with man is that man has been in search of that unknown God. And because they don't know him, so people now try to create in their minds the similitude, the type of who this God is. That is what brought about idolatry and religion. So don't, as a soul winner, don't go into the rabbit hole of trying to convince people that there's God. They know, the atheists know that there's God. What you need to share with him is to tell him stories about God. And his heart will register with it. The problem we have is that we are trying to prove that there is God, whereas we are not giving a clear picture of God. Just talk about a clear picture of God, people will see it. Something may not be there, it may be in the imaginary thing. If I tell you that I'm seeing an object on the wall there, and you cannot see it, if I take a pencil and I start drawing it, the moment I can draw it out, you will see it. That is what the soul winner is supposed to do. A soul winner is to paint a picture of God, not to prove that it's there, but paint a picture of God. That was what Jesus did. He will come and say, my Father is like this, the kingdom of God is like this, and people begin to see it in their heart. It's another communication. So I don't argue with people whether there's God or there's no God.